Are Coatls any good in patch 5.1? Coatls appeared late enough that a lot of my old strategies were set without its existence, but it's an interesting addition to the roster. Let's roll with the Thunder. Recruited for 1850 gold and 463 upkeep, on an Ultra they come with 7,620 health, 70 armor which is decent for a flyer, missile resistance 25%, spell resistance 15%, so that's interesting. Leadership is a strong 80, speed also 80, charge speed 78. Melee attack begins at 40 and is magical damage, so one of your final non-hero sources of ethereal crushing. Attack interval of 3.8 is covering the animation gaps a little, and animations used to be a big problem for this unit. A bit less now, I think. Splash rocket size is large, so minotaurs and down, and max targets damaged is 6, which is in the middle of a lot of things. Melee defense starts at 48, which is really high for a monster. Weapon strength of 450, split between base 120 and armor piercing 310, isn't shabby either. Charge bonus is 40 and mass is 2500. Aside from being able to fly and inflicting fear and terror, also siege attacker. Master of the Sacred Places produces its famous stalk bubble on ground units below it. 25% helps it resist missiles, sure, but a cannon battery will still wreck it, so uses depend on matchup. But if it's Hellstorm rocket batteries, they can't target the ground troops, and the AI won't fire straight at the ground, so mileage varies. Primal Instincts kick in at under 50%, and the unit has 2 bound spells, 2 uses of Ornon's Thunderbolt, and 1 use of Lesser Chain Lightning. Damage is damage, and damage for free is the best damage. It slid my eyes, but Coatls are the final unit using Swift Rider, so at 3 pips, plus 10% speed, and plus 8% weapon strength. Soulbound grants rank 7 Coatls plus 5 melee attack, plus 5 melee defense, and 15% more missile resistance. And 40% makes it an honorary Chameleon Skink for missile soaking, which is very interesting. In the tech tree, its recruit rank, upkeep reduction, and Tablet of the Beast grants plus 10% speed, so plus 20% speed with 80 base, and you would have 96 speed. So, how do we use the Coatl? On that last note, it's your only flying single-entity monster, and while the potential free damage is juicy, it's very hard to use against single-entity heavy forces. The Thunderbolt might work well on troll-type units in a pinch, but basically you take what you can get. In the meantime, basically this is your best support of aerial tar pitting, by which I mean Pterodon riders love these guys. They take a lot of heat away. Ripperdactyls can charge in the rear of stuff as well, but they don't have much chin. Coatls have a lot more. They're no Bastillodons, but Bastillodons have way lower melee defense too. So overall, I think Coatls help pad your victories by providing quite a bit of resilience and enough offense to get by. The stealth bubble is situational, but if you can find ways to use it, by all means do so. Though its melee is limited in scope, as in max targets damaged, it can disrupt extensively, and the armor piercing means a hell cannon is toast. You just need to work with the situations you have to shape the battle instead of letting it shape you. All in all, a unit that can slot into a fair bit of compositions, and sometimes the spells alone make it worth the trouble. Take care, and have fun calling down the thunder!